I think the biggest misconception about break dancers or b-boys with people out here in the world is that they're not dancing, that everything they're doing is just happening at the moment, and they don't know what they're doing. They're just doing it. They're just going crazy. Breaking is a legitimate dance, as legitimate as any other dance that has existed. Dance does have a history and a lot of heroes that no one's ever going to know. If you look at the socioeconomic situation in New York in the late 60s and early 70s, you could see how something like hip-hop could spawn itself in, because there wasn't that much happening at all. So there's all this energy in the young person, and then these elements of expression are around. You're going to draw to them.
Hip-hop is not rap. Okay? Hip-hop is a culture which consists of 4 elements. It's b-boying, DJing, MCing, and graffiti writing. What it did is it gave an option in which each individual chose on how to express themselves. And that is the truest form of what hip-hop is.
See, with hip-hop, the rules were being made on the spot. We can call a move whatever we want to call it on the spot. For an individual, that's empowering. That's something that, wow, you definitely want to be a part of that.
B-boy comes from the terminology beat boy, because we dance to a specific beat, to a record. It's a gesture of a fight without actually touching someone, but with the same intensity of a battle of a gang.
The battle is what the b-boy is about. He lives for that battle. There's nothing else.
Other influences in b-boying, kung fu movies, gymnastics, and then the music with James Brown and certain steps that he did. It was a mesh to create one specific dance.
The US b-boys, like in the early years, were our heroes here in Europe. We tried to grab every little bit of Rocksteady crew, New York City breakers, and they were the great heroes, our great heroes.
I could describe Kenny in one sentence. He's the last true b-boy of his generation.
A lot of dances stay exactly the way they are. They're not allowed to evolve or use anything else. Breaking is just unique the way it's all put together. It's like the ultimate dance, because you could take from everywhere, but you just had to put b-boy flavor on whatever you took from.
In the late 70s, b-boying basically branched out, and that's what caught the media's attention.
The culture of hip-hop visually was brought out to the masses throughout the world because of the movie Flashdance, because of breakdancing, not because of a rap record.
In Germany, breakdancing came first, and then, of course, with breakdancing came the music, but nobody was really interested into rap music at the time.
Everybody sees it, and it becomes really big. And especially with young people, they're going to try it right when they see it.
有名なストリートのシーンがあって、まあそのバックスピンだけじゃなくてバックスライドとか、そういう今まで見たことのないそういうなんか肉体表現に頭をこう脳天バーンってされたような気分で。
We only went to the movie not to see Jennifer Beals, not to see that love story. Everybody just went into the movies to see the Rocksteady dancing on the streets.
Et quand j'ai vu le mec tourner là, c'est comme s'il y avait un signe du destin concret qui disait que ça c'est pour toi. T'es un mouvement de la vie, t'es un mouvement paf, 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 tu... Ah, c'est personnel après, c'est au niveau de l'émotion.
In the 80s, what happened was it got exploited.
It was just quick fad.
These guys, you know, they don't know what it's really about. They don't understand that all of us, that we're much better than what these guys are doing, and that they don't have a clue.
It was ugly. It got really bad. And that was the end of it, you know, to where they said, okay, we sucked everything we can out of it in these last 2 years, and they were done.
Ja, nicht schlecht, würde ich sagen. Verstehe allerdings nicht allzu viel davon. Aber am Sonnabend, da ist hier richtig was los in Hannover im Freizeitverein Dörn. Da kommt es zum ersten internationalen Breakdance Cup. Und wir haben die Initiatoren jetzt hier im Studio. Sag mal, wie seid ihr eigentlich auf die Idee gekommen, so etwas zu veranstalten?
I started the Battle of the Year in 1990 because at that time it was dead. I wanted to show the public that, wow, breakdance is still here. It changed a lot, that to us, breakdancing was more than just a fashion. So in the early years, it was really, really small. The audience was only 500 to 800 people. But the longer we did it, the more popular it got within the breakdance community. Then more and more nations joined the Battle of the Year.
If it wasn't for Battle of the Year, b-boying in Europe definitely wouldn't have been what it is today.
The aim was also to show it's a culture on a really high level. They have love for what they're doing. They invest energy and time 7 days a week to practice. For me, it was always so hard to see how hard those kids work on their skills, but finally it always ends up, that's it. And this is so stupid in my opinion, so I thought, okay, I have to do something. I have to show the way to perform in theaters, for example, or to show how to perform on commercial like exhibitions to make their living. The Battle of the Year is an annual event, and each year in the beginning of the summer there are Battle of the Year eliminations that take place in 18 countries throughout the world. Each country gets to send just one team to Germany to the World Finals in the end of the year. Each of the countries where we have Battle of the Year eliminations, the top crews come together, and in the first round they put on a show in front of the judges. For a good show, the criteria to judge on are like theme and music, the choreography itself, how it's built up, and if the crew are dancing synchronized, and also the stage presence. Considering the aspect of choreography, the Japanese dancers, they always had better ideas than any other b-boy country of the world. They are always very innovative. The general reputation of French b-boys is that they are really good dancers. Their expression is really positive, at the same time aggressive, and this basically are all aspects forming a perfect b-boy.
The French, they were doing some really intricate, daring dancing.
So the top 4 crews from the first round are qualified for the second round, which is a battle round. So in a battle, you have 2 crews on stage, one on the left side, one on the other side, and then the dancers are coming out dancing against each other, like attacking the other dancers from the other side. So it also is possible that the whole crew, or let's say 2 or 3 dancers of one crew is coming out with a choreography, or you can call it commando, attacking the whole other crew, who then has to react in the same way.
So it happens in an exchange. He's given me something that I can relate to, and I have to answer with something that he can relate to, so we can continue this battle. We can continue this exchange.
The dancers more or less have to improvise on the music, which is played spontaneously by the DJs. And the judges are looking very much on how the dancers work this out with the music.
The battle is what the American b-boy is about. You eat, sleep, and think about a battle.
The US b-boys, they are mostly known for having a lot of good individual skills for battling. We have really, really complete, unique characters in the US b-boy scene. is a b-boy phenomena country because they develop their skills in such a short time. What Germany or France did in 15 years, they in a way managed this within 5 years. They came out of nowhere, bringing the level of power moves on a completely new level. Doing power moves nobody has seen before. They got so popular in Europe and all over the world.
On a technical level, there is nobody that could touch the Koreans. Nobody.
Battle of the Year Japan. Winner is
The crew going to Germany for October.
Là représente mon enfance, représente ce que j'ai rêvé pendant très longtemps, et c'est ce qui m'a poussé, vraiment poussé à m'entraîner.
When it comes to a jam like Battle of the Year, I mean, you train your whole career for it. Battle of the Year was one of the first videos I ever saw, and I said, I want to go there.
Last for one.
배틀로그를 사는데 일단은 제가 하고 있는 일의 최고 경지에 다른 거잖아요.
何を意味するかって言えば本当に難しいな。そうですね、ほんまにもう自分の人生の中での一個の大きな目標ですね。
日本の教育、出る杭を打たれるっていうそのことわざがある通り、その横並びであるその教育っていうのがやっぱりあったのかなというふうに思います。
僕が感じた b ボーイスタイルっていうのは、すごい日本の中にある武士道とかただの趣味の領域を超えないとちゃんとした b ボーイにはならない。
やっぱりそのブレイクダンスを始めて、そのだんだん自分の感性であったりとか考え方の人との差っていうか、それがだんだん分かってきたのは
一つ僕は昔から落ち着きがなくて、僕がダンスをやってる理由は本当にもうその自分自身をこう爆発させて解放させたいんだ。
b ボーイ歴は8年ぐらい。あとは趣味で DJ もしています。あとは普段は、お茶屋で働いたり。
DJ はいいかなとか思う時あるんですけど、こうもし切れるような感じでスピードがあってシャカシャカシャカシャカシャカシャカシャカシャカとテンポが。
素人さんが見たら運動選手としての部分がすっげえクローズアップされると思うんですよ。運動選手があってアーティストであって、それを音楽に乗せるのが b ボーイ。
僕の考えなんですけど、ブレイクダンスをうまくなるのに向き不向きは 基本的にはない、気持ち一番大事なのは気持ち的な部分やと思うんですけど、上手くなる上手くならん。
お金はないし、でもドイツ行くためには仕事を辞めないといけないし、ね、ほんまに一番ボーダーラインのギリギリのところの父親だと思いますよ。
Ichigeki, they have been at Battle of the Year 2002 already, and I was very happy to see them again in the elimination in Tokyo. One could see that they improved their skills, they got older, and they're one of my favorites for this year's finals.
っていうで2002年出て初めて優勝することができて、ところが次ドイツ行ってみたらもう全然結果は残せなくて。
全部鮮明に思い出せますね。なんか2002は結構大変やったし、みんないろいろ喧嘩なんかも一番した年やと思うんですよね。勝つためにやってたから。その時はあんまり好きじゃなかったスタイルも勝つために必要だったら練習しました。
結果も残してないし、すごい悔しい思いをして、
だから今年もそれをしに行きたいなと。今度も勝つっていうか、もっと他にあると思ってます。
いいよ、見てるよ。ふざけんなよ。いや、それはいいっすよ。ほらいい。
もうやっぱもうホッとしますね。あ、まだこいつらがおるんやみたいな。僕の父が亡くなったのは3年ぐらい前なんですけど、肝臓の病気だったんですけども、カロチノイド腫瘍っていう病気あって、
主人はですね、やっぱりそらちゃんと高校出て大学出て、趣味としてやるんだったらっていうのは絶えず持ってましたけど、
正直父が闘病してる時はあまりこう仲が良くなかったんですよ。病気を患ってるにもかかわらず、俺はダンスやしお前将来どうするんやみたいな感じであまり会話もなかったんですけど、簡単に言うと父からしたらええ加減にしろよみたいなのもあったと思うんですけど、
亡くなった後もやっぱり踊りは続けてて、でなんかこう一緒に出た時にその今から感情すげえ高ぶるじゃないですか。バトルってすげえ高まるんですよね。高まった気持ちとか、そのいい踊りしたい気持ちっていうのが届くといいねっつって。
French b-boys, man, they have such a nice sensitivity for music. I think that the French b-boys, they dance more beautiful than the rest of the world.
Et franchement, quand j'ai vu cet art, je me suis dit, c'est la chose qui peut le plus combler comment on va dire, ma soif de créativité.
Pour moi, il n'y a pas de chose plus importante que la danse. Voilà, c'est de remporter Battle of the Year, d'être champion du monde.
Every time I come out of practice or of a battle, I have a rush of energy that I've never felt in any other way. If I don't dance for 3 days, I get crazy.
Depuis tout petit, tout le monde me surnomme le singe parce que j'avais toujours l'habitude de sauter un peu partout. Au fur et à mesure, les gens me disaient oui, mais t'es vraiment fou, t'es vraiment fou. Je crois que je vais m'appeler Crazy Monkey parce que et maintenant je pense que je le montre, je suis un peu fou dans les passages de quoi.
Fasté, c'est un groupe, on va dire, déjà d'une, nous, quand on va aller en Allemagne, on va représenter la France. Nous, on va représenter notre ville, Schelle.
Alors, on habite à Schelle. On est à 25 km de Paris. Schelle, on est 45 000 habitants. Et nous, beaucoup de maghrébins, de noirs.
Maintenant, l'image Fasté, je pense que c'est l'esprit de groupe.
Parce qu'ils ont un message à travers leur danse. Rire, être chaleureux, rapporter cette chaleur que certains ont enlevée. Surtout Battle of the Year.
Donc il y a une bonne ambiance. Ouais, pour moi, en fait, les autres, c'est comme mes frères.
Au départ, moi je ne savais pas ce que c'était. Hein, donc son papa et nous, on était un peu braqués. Ils font tous 2 mètres. Ils sont noirs. Et puis lui, il est tout petit pour son âge et il est blond.
Donc l'idée, c'est qu'effectivement, il y a souvent une image négative du hip-hop. Parce que les gens le comparent à tout ce qui est effectivement gangster rap, des choses comme ça.
Pour être franche, avant, j'aimais pas. J'étais plus, je veux dire, raciste. Hein. Si, c'est vrai, je l'étais.
Les clichés qu'on a sur ce mouvement-là, il faudrait qu'on regarde vraiment de près, parce qu'il y a quelque chose derrière ça.
Là, on se dirige vers le centre commercial, où on va s'entraîner avec des jeunes, des très jeunes qui nous motivent.
So many different people came together under the name of hip-hop that hip-hop changed music, arts completely. Hip-hop changed the world view on how we are together.
On est de beaucoup d'origines en France, donc maintenant on ne peut pas dire la culture française.
C'est vrai qu'on aime la France pour ce qu'elle est, mais on ne peut pas dire que le bleu, blanc, rouge nous représente vraiment. Là, notre drapeau, ça sera c'est le hip-hop de manière.
Whether you're DJing, MCing, b-boying, you're coming from deep inside yourself and you're just really, enjoying the ability to express yourself, but there's a lot of freedom in that.
Art in hip-hop is when you're dancing, you're discovering also yourself and how to put your emotions on the movements, to find more self-confidence, to be able to open, to really feel all the feelings you have all around in life. And they see also a chance by their own wings fly.
La plus grande des choses, c'est montrer à tout le monde et au monde entier que des personnes qui sortent de nulle part et qui ont grandi avec un minimum, avec vraiment un minimum aujourd'hui pour réussir un maximum.
Je sais que il a déjà dit qu'il voulait être pompier. Je serais fière qu'il soit pompier. C'est fini.
Hip-hop is New York history, and we know that you have a lot of b-boy crews in California, but now all of a sudden, since a couple of years, Las Vegas is more or less one of the capitals in b-boying in the United States. I'm really happy and excited to see how a crew from Las Vegas out of the desert will make it the band of the year.
B-boying fills this gap in my life that, I can't even really explain, it's almost like a spiritual thing that it feels, and I just can't let go of it.
The best feeling you've ever felt?
times that by 2. That's kind of the feeling that we get.
I love to just go out there and dance and having cats just be like, wow, you're amazing, bro. Hell yeah.
Las Vegas is a good training ground no matter what you do, because everything's so readily available at 24 hours a day.
Like, Vegas has culture, but it's just an entertainment culture. It's a different culture than probably any other city in the world.
Its culture is that there is no culture.
Exactly.
I got into b-boying because of the battle. And business, to me, I treat the same exact way. It's a battle. You're actually battling people for what you believe in. With hip-hop, the MCs have been doing it, the DJs have been doing it, and even different aspects of graffiti artists are up and coming now doing it. So now it's time for the b-boys to actually take steps to control our own future instead of letting somebody else do it for us.
I'm Marion, Justin Timberlake, Usher. Always had a b-boy right there teaching them. And they never give respect, man. And they never give a name.
The mainstream dancers look down on b-boying because it's such a new dance. They go out there and they're doing all this choreography. It took them years to learn. They all look the same. And then we can come out there with our own technique and do something that's just amazing and people go crazy. There's no limits. You can do whatever you want. As long as you dance and you got that b-boy attitude, it's all good.
Winning the Battle Year is really about respect.
You come back and people will say, I heard those guys are the best in the world. I want to see them.
Before I do a battle or before I do a competition or something like that, he tells me just go up there and just rip that shit. That's the way he says it too.
That's the way I say it. Number one is seeing my son succeed, and he's made me very proud. He's done it on his own. Him and his friends have put together a crew that's just awesome. Majority of us were friends before we even started dancing. It's not like a team where we recruited a bunch of different members. It's like family, you know?
Pretty much everybody in the crew is Latino. It wasn't like even planned out or anything. It's more just like we're just homies and we just happen to be like the Spanish also, you know what I mean?
Ricky is b-boy diva. You know what I mean? He loves that attention. Ricky's out there like he's modeling.
Dunock is an entertainer. Oh, this guy's hype.
What Mikey brings to the dance floor is just smoothness. Mikey gets the ladies. Mikey has never had a problem with that, and he's a good person. Like, bottom line, Mikey has a good heart.
Fonzie's dance style is very explosive. Fonzie's definitely a character. Either you love him or you hate him.
Half Venezuelan and half black. Spanish is more where I get the cool flavor. The black is where I get a lot of the explosiveness, where I just fly through the air and I can keep it nice and cool and controlled.
Battle of the Year is what I trained for all my life.
When you know you're going, that's when everybody kind of backs up and looks at it, you know, from the outside, and they're like, wow. And then you kind of like put into perspective, you know, we're representing the United States of America.
Started out in the Bronx. This is straight up, this is an American culture right here. We got to bring it back to the U.S.
I mean, we created this thing, you know what I mean? Everybody grabbed a hold of it, but we're the creators.
The last time U.S. won it was 98. Man, it was a long time ago. It's almost 10 years ago, man.
Korea right now, basically we're still at war. Right over there, right over those mountaintops, we got our Korean brothers in the north that have about 3,000 some odd missiles pointed at us right now. So every Korean man in the last 50 years have had to go to the army for a minimum of 2 years. You have no choice in that matter. The only choice you have is to not go to the army and go to the jail. That's a bitter, hard truth that you have to swallow at a really, really young age, you know?
군대에서 춤을 춘다는 것 자체가 안 되니까 군대 가기 전에 끝장을 보자 뭐 이런 각본도 갖고 있는 것 같고.
군대를 가게 되면 이때까지 해온 게 다 허사가 되니까 다른 스포츠 스타나 뭐 운동 선수들 쉬면은 다 금방 죽는 그런 직종이잖아요.
So the Gamblers are the defending champions from last year. Gamblers represent mainly the style of dancing or b-boying everybody expects from a Korean crew, like powerful dancing, very acrobatic styles, clean executions, and this is what makes Korean dancers.
Gamblers, they would not be satisfied with doing moves that everybody could do. They wanted technically to be so sophisticated and so advanced that it would at least take a regular b-boy 2-3 years to do.
Darkness? Man, that fool's just hardcore. Yo, he's just powerful, you know? He's a beast.
레이저가 5-6년 정도를 무식하게 헤드스핀 연습을 했거든요. 그래가지고 지금 헤드스핀은 전 세계 최고를 갖고 있잖아요. 다른 동작들은 못해요.
Yo, they're just really good at that one thing.
Right now, Korea's just like spawning like new superhero killers. They're just inspiring a lot of people to go ridiculously crazy. 새벽 연습하면은 보통 이제 12시까지 모여서 그러다가 이제 한 5시 반, 6시쯤 되면 연습 마무리하고 흩어지고 그날 공연이 있으면 또 잠 못 자고 공연하고. 제 회의에서 배틀 오브 더 이어 갈 때까지 휴일은 없다. 세계대회 우승한 팀이다. 대접이 확실히 틀려지고 그리고 여기서 말했지만 공연의 개런티도 많이 상승했고요.
공연이 뭐 조금 더 많이 들어온다거나 아니면 이제 매스컴을 조금 더 많이 탄다든가 아니면 이런 식으로 이제 영화
2년 연속으로 우승을 한번 노리는 게 가장 큰 도전이라고 할 수 있어요. 이례적으로 한국에서는 유례가 없는 2년 연속 우승을 해보려고.
So since the Gamblers get a free pass as defending champions,
the second crew from Korea, who was qualified through Battle of the Korea elimination, will represent their country together with Gamblers at Battle of the Year. Last for one, they represent parts of the new generation of Korean b-boying culture. They have still the good power moves, but they are one of the first crews showing on an international level that Korea has more to offer than just power and dancing machines.
흠뻑 취해서 계속 지금까지 하는 거를 보면 제가 생각해도 그냥 그림자 같은 존재라고 생각하고 저희가 한국 대표라는 자부심을 갖게 해주는 대회고 한국 대표로서
한국의 얼굴이잖아요.
Last for one, the whole crew is from down south. They only come up for certain events, every now and then, so they really haven't had a chance to get really looked at. You just kind of get dissed on if you're from out of Seoul. They look at you like you're a country bumpkin,
전주에서는 서울보다 되게 장소가 좁아가지고 사실 재미가 없었어요.
아저씨들도 저희 가까운 저희 엄마도 비보잉이 뭔지 모르거든요. 그냥 바닥에서 돌고 그냥 청소하고 막 그런 줄 알아요.
분명한 것은 이제 우리 부모님들이 아직은 우리나라에서는 이 젊은이들이 추고 있는 탭댄스인가 잘 이름 모르겠습니다만은 그러한 것을 잘 이해를 못한다. 이 자본주의 민주주의국가에서는 이 돈이 없으면은 움직이지 못하는 거기 때문에 저희가 생각할 적에는 어떤 대학교 교수라든가 또는 의사가 되었으면 하는 생각을 갖고 있었습니다. 그런 일을 가야만이 이제 그렇게 하더라도 결국은 국가에다 기여도 할 수 있고 자기에 대한 어떤 안전을 보장할 수 있기 때문에.
잘하는 멤버들이 군대에 가야 되고 나이도 많아지고 지금 마지막 기회라고 생각을 하고 자기들의 꿈이 베스트 오브 더 이어 우승이기 때문에 그 우승을 하기 위해서 지금 올인하고 있는 겁니다.
이번에 이 대회 때문에 집도 떠나와서 타 지역에서 서울에서 살고 있거든요.
저희가 이제 지방 팀이었잖아요. 지방에서 구성된 멤버들이랑 뭉친 거잖아요. 그래서 4-1 이렇게 하나 마지막까지 똘똘 뭉치자 이런 팀워크를 의미하는 이런 그룹이다.
비보이들이 강자라고 생각을 하지만 기본적으로 한국 사회 자체적으로 어떤 한 개개인이 구성원으로 봤을 때는 굉장히 약자입니다. 그들은 춤밖에 모릅니다. 춤을 춰야 되고 그래야만 사는 재미를 느끼고 그렇기 때문에 춤추기를 간절히 원합니다.
Last for one, they're very happy-go-lucky family type kids. They really know how to work with each other. They've only been up in Seoul for a couple months, but they're trying to make something happen.
오래 우승해야 돼 이게.
지금은 돈을 벌기 위해서 춤을 추는 게 아니라 춤을 추기 위해서 돈을 벌고 싶으니까.
네, 라스폰 애들은 지방에서 올라온 지가 얼마 안 돼서 일거리가 많지가 않습니다. 팀 전원이 지금 힘든 상황입니다.
주거 냄새 나는데.
빼버리시라도.
환경이 그렇게 좋지가 않습니다. 큰 집을 구하지 못해서 작은 집 2군데로 나누어서 4명, 6명 나누어서 살고 있는데 굉장히 가난한 친구들이고 어쩌면 극빈층에 속하는 가정에서 이제 생활을 하는데
이 아버지가 나가는 길이 돈을 벌어서 돈을 축적해가지고 하는 기업가가 아니고 이제 국가 정체성 확보를 위해서 태극기 사랑을 이제 전개하게 됩니다. 그래서 태극기 없는 가정에다가 태극기를 무료로 이제 나눠주고 달아주고. 근데 제가 이제 사회사업이라든가 이런 것을 하는데 이제 뒤를 밀어줄 수 있는 그런 여력이 없다. 또 엄마도 지금 없고 그러니까 먹는 거라든가 입는 거라든가 이런 것을 이제 아버지니까 더 못 해주고 그런 것이 안타깝고.
뭐 해주고 뭐 대화 상대도 해주고 술도 같이 마셔주고 싶은데 그 마음 먹은 건 진짜 여러 번이었는데 지금까지 실행이 못 옮기는 것 같아요.
Braunschweig is not really a big city. Once a year they really have international guests. And that's during the Battle of the Year. 19 crews from all over the world. The town of Braunschweig was so kind to offer us a high school. Each crew gets a classroom. We had to buy mattresses, linens, everything to make it good for them because I didn't want to have them sleeping on the floor.
This is how we're doing it nowadays. 그냥 교실 바닥에 매트 하나 주고 이불 하나 주고 기계 하나 주고 잘해요.
This is say it's not a Holiday Inn.
샤워실은 2층에 단 4개 있어, 4개.
샤워기가 4개 있다는 건 아니지?
descendre jusque là-bas pour aller me doucher. La vie de ma mère. I need to buy some swimming trunks.
There's a cafeteria. And there's a gym for practicing. I hope it will be a positive atmosphere in the school.
No! C'est que ça!
몰랐어요. 이걸 그냥 이렇게 마시래. 초콜릿 소스인데요. 그냥 퍼먹는 게.
Yeah, chocolate, yeah. Yeah, chocolate, come on, yeah.
정말 대단하다.
맛있다고 뭐였지? 맛있다고 뭐였죠? 예? 아, delicious. Yeah, it's delicious.
hum신 너무 많이 먹고 조금씩 앞으로 먹자.
근데 밥 먹을 때 재밌게 없으니까 존나 허자하더라.
이제
The hip hop is so big in Cape Town now because it's bringing so much people together, so much cultures and religion. You know, that's why Ubuntu, you can see this, we're all a mix of people. And no matter if you're black or white or colored, we're still gonna do this. It brings us all together.
Rock the planet like Bambaataa. From Osaka, Japan to Las Vegas, Nevada. Top rock scholar, modern day street.
Hong Kong, $2. $2.
This
Thank
China.
It's my first experience out of the United States. I've been craving this for so long, just to come out overseas.
Take it. Take it.
That really inspires me just to be around all these people, especially when I'm doing something that I love.
Oh, shit.
Okay, exchange the 20 from 20. Very small, really?
Hi, buddy. Hey, Carrie, il a la patate, hein. Allez, Carrie, sortez.
En basket, ils sont forts.
Vas-y, là, on prend le ballon, là. Je suis de skate, je suis un blacos, je dis pas que je suis un blacos parce que c'est américain. Ils savent pas, là.
The French think they're just as badass as we are. Bottom line, they think they're just as bad as us. So when you get those same mentalities in one circle, you can get a heated battle.
La mentalité américaine aussi, d'un côté, leur facilite pas trop les choses parce que les Américains sont les numéros 1 partout. Et on leur donne vraiment une grosse position là-dessus.
I mean, we went to France. We had the USA flag, and we got booed. Incredibly booed. I was like, we didn't vote for Bush. Calm down, people.
Most of the crews don't talk to other crews the days before. You can feel a big tension.
En rouge, là, c'est les Japonais, ouais. En rouge et noir.
En rouge et noir.
Les Japs, putain, qu'est-ce qu'ils vont nous sortir comme chose?
반갑게 인사하고 뭐 잘 지냈냐 이러면서 뭐 밥도 같이 먹고. 근데 이제 연습실에 들어가면은 약간 이제 서로 견제하는 분위기가 되면서 서로 이제 안 하려고.
말이 안 통해서 뭐는 잘 할 수 없고요. 그냥 눈으로 말해요.
je suis chaud là, c'est la guerre. Oh, tu peux chasser là. Ah, j'ai bien là.
합창인 같은데? 아니다. 신발이 아니잖아.
축구도 한국 대 일본 하면 사람들이 집중해서 잘 보잖아요. 네. 그래서 그런지 이번에도 만약에 결승에 올라가게 되면은 일본이랑 붙고 싶습니다.
バトに上がれて当たるとしたら韓国がいいっていうのはありますけど、それはめっちゃすごいと思うけど、僕のここになんていうか衝撃とか感動とかを与えてくれるダンスじゃないから。
You can't fuck with history, you know? No disrespect to Japanese b-boys or Japanese youth because they're hella cool. I have a lot of Japanese friends, but yo, we got history. Yeah, we may forgive, but we never forget. We don't have to beat them, but we can't lose. We cannot lose.
Yeah, that was nice.
It's hard to tell, yeah, because nobody's doing anything for a while.
The format of it looks nice. I like it.
僕ら自身も別に特に緊張はしてないと思うんですけど、前はね、2002年に出た時はめっちゃ緊張したんですよ。俺が1回目の日本代表になった時によく日本代表になったなって言ってくれたことがあって、それが最初で最後のダンスに対する褒め言葉だったんで、僕その中でもブワー泣いてしまいましたけど、それがもうずっとありますね。ほんまちゃんと喋ったのはそれが最後かもしれないです。
Okay, see? You see that on stage.
Parce que tu me sentais.
Il va confiant.
왔다.
The Battle of the Year for the last 5 years took place in the Volkswagenhalle in Braunschweig. We are the biggest b-boy event worldwide. We will have like 8,500 people at the venue. Very, very international audience. Some people traveling from Japan, from Korea, from the United States. In a way, of course, I'm proud that today, like the b-boy world, are watching the b-boys on a big stage and not the rap artists.
ちょうどバッチリやんこれぐらいやったら。いやまたここやるなかこれ。
제가 그렇게 어릴 적 동경했던 그 무대에 이제 제가 선다고 생각하니까 딱 저한테는 좀 특별하죠. 제가 생각했을 때는 이제 저의 젊음을 거는 그런 한판 승부가 되죠.
My breaking name is Crazy Grandma, and I've been breaking for 7 years now.
It's Mike Murder.
James Dean.
Battle board.
Nevada, Las Vegas.
So at the Battle of the Year, we have 2 rounds. In the first round, all the crews have to show a choreography in front of the judges and the audience. Each show 6 minutes. It's important to have like stage presence, theme and music. They dance, synchronize. And then you will have a ranking of all crews, and the top 4 crews of the ranking go further into the battles.
All right. Who's up next, right? 미국이나 기타 유럽 등에서 한국을 견제한다. 갑자기 한국이 원래부터 옛날부터 쭉 잘했던 게 아니라 요 몇 년간 갑자기 등장해서 막 올라왔잖아요.
I want to beat gamblers, honestly.
Yeah, what's good?
Because it just seems like they got this little hype around them, and I just want to come in.
Techniquement, il n'y a pas de problème sur le dos. Mais le truc qui est là, c'est que nous, on a la technique, la danse. Là, ça me fait peur.
저번에 우승을 했지만 그 우승한 것만으로 이렇게 딱 되게 기뻐하고 그냥 그걸로 끝나지 않고 이거 아니면은 안 된다라는 각오로 열심히 할 생각이고요. 한국의 전설을 만들기 위하여.
Ladies and gentlemen, the defending champions of Battle of the Year, from Korea!
저희 지금 컨셉은 한국의 역사입니다.
저희 팀이 반씩반씩해서 북한과 남한을 뜻하는 거거든요.
남한은 일단 삶으로 표현하고 북한은 파워으로 표현해서 일단
전쟁도 하고 나중에는 서로 화해하고 이제 평화롭게 되는 그런 모습을 한번 집어넣어봤는데
둘이 나중에 결국에는 화합돼서 잘 된다.
Are that difficult, you can't always be 100% fucking precise. So I'm not confident in our show. It's just a different feel. So it's just a matter of how the people react to it and how the judges see it. Hopefully they want something different up there this year rather than just a bunch of amazing shit.
그 어땠어요? 건반이 해주시라고 우리 기팀을. 그게 존나 터졌어. 존나 터졌어. 예! 괜찮았어?
Moi, je suis très compétition, en fait. J'aime bien le voir, c'est vrai que j'aime bien le voir en avant, on va dire. Gagner pour son équipe. Ils sont obligés d'être ensemble pour gagner. Il ne peut pas gagner tout seul en hip-hop, c'est pas... Et bon, on s'est aperçu que c'était quand même complètement différent. Parce qu'ils l'ont pris sous leur coupe, alors il dort, c'est le petit frère, il nous a rassurés. Je ne vais pas porter un jugement sur quelqu'un que je ne vais pas connaître. C'est pas facile, mais c'est comme ça, on apprend à connaître les gens.
Tout simplement, on est des ambassadeurs de la France, de la culture hip-hop, pour l'année 2005, et on va faire au mieux d'être les plus représentatifs. Les 4 groupes français qui sont présentés au Battle of the Year, ils ont toujours été en finale. Donc déjà d'une, le challenge pour nous d'être, je l'espère, Inch'Allah, en finale.
Tout avec le cœur, vous allez y arriver.
On essaye de réveiller le public à fond, de mettre la musicalité, ce qui est sûr, et de montrer que la France, c'est bon aussi.
T'aurais vu Storm, tout ça? Ouais, ils étaient en transe. Ouais, ils étaient en transe, les gars.
C'est toujours lui qui les a le plus motivés.
공항에서 전화를 했어요. 아버지 나 이제 독일 간다고. 그랬더니 몸 조심하고 와라. 춤만 추다가 제가 집에 하루 종일 있었는데 쉬려고 아버지 홧김에 이제 서글퍼 통곡을 하시고 그랬었는데 제가 이제 옆에서 옆방에서 그걸 듣고 다음 날 또 아버지가 혼자서 밥상을 혼자서 차려 드시고 혼자 설거지를 하는 걸 또 제가 봤어요. 찡했었는데
없는 놈이 아버지가 놀고 있으니까 내가 어느 날 술 먹고 푹 자고 아침에 일어나 보니까 제 머리맡에 흰 봉투가 있어요. 이게 무엇인고 봤더니 그가 10만 원을 딱 넣어있으면서 아버지 처음으로 제가 드리는 돈입니다. 아버지 용돈 쓰세요 해가지고 남자는 울수는 안 됩니다. 내가 가슴이 뭉클했고 그런 걸 보고 내가 눈물을 주르르르 흘렸습니다.
근데 저는 아버지를 걱정을 끼쳐드리는 일을 하고 있잖아요 지금. 그러니까 제가 일을 하면서 뭘 하나 얻고 정말 마음을 먹고 맞아 이렇게 제가 하고 싶은 거 하면서 그래도 여유가 있게 살고 있습니다. 처음
처럼 지내고 싶죠.
이쪽하고 한 팀하고 DJ 뭐 하고 있냐? Okay, here we go. All the way from Korea. Oh yeah. Last four.
Last photo.
저희는 그런 테크닉과 음악과 정말 어울리는 그런 춤을 안무, 그다음에 팀 컬러, 그다음에 이제 팀워크까지 독일 가서 춤적인 요소를 정말 보여줄 거예요.
물론 좀 액션이 큰 동작이나 테크니컬한 동작들을 추구를 하는데 굉장히 어렵지 않은 기술을 그거를 포장을 굉장히 잘해요.
잘했어. 아 여기서 좀 못했어. 그죠?
아니야 괜찮았어.
아니 표정 다 좋았대. 나 계속 웃었어.
계속 웃었는데.
여기서 존나 웃었어.
존나 잘했다 진짜.
오.
When you see that prize in front of you and you see what's at stake and what's possible, it brings you together. It's like a certain bond. You all have your eyes set on the same prize. And the only way you're gonna get it is if you work together.
It's our family, yo. It's our family representing our game. You know what I'm saying? That shit is in us. Do it to the fucking day I die, dog. Everybody remember that. Fucking die,
When I look at Battle of the Year, is I think about, the aspects of when I started b-boying. You were in some little gym battling for, $100 or something like that, or maybe just a trophy. It's like all that stuff was just little building blocks as far as getting to this point of our lives. This is surreal. Now we're up here in Germany doing the same thing we did back then.
The theme of our show is Knucklehead Zoo. That's all the influence from all the casinos, all the lights,
Hell
our
yeah.
city, where we live.
We're from the city of entertainment. We'll bring white tigers to the city.
Dope, son.
Didn't even know the half of it. Spent years in the temple just to master it. All my eggs in one basket, so I has to hit.
そういう部分での精神面すごい、素晴らしいと思いますし、まあ自慢できる弟ですね。
本当に好きで踊ってるんですよ。堂々と見せてほしい。何も欲なしに。欲があるとやっぱりそういうものが出ますので、それなしに。
母がここまでやっぱダンスにすごい共感っていうか、理解してくれているとは思わなかったので、いやもうほんまにもうすっごい気合入りました。ドイツに向けていいなんかもう熱いものもらいました。家族のハートはやっぱねめっちゃ強い。
バトルオブザイヤーの一番いいところは結果に関わらず自分たちをレペゼンできる最高の舞台のことですかね。
やっぱ何万人の前とかで楽しむのはいやショーさせてもらうのはすごい楽しみですね。緊張もあります。でも怖い緊張じゃなくてほんまに楽しむ緊張。
コンセプトはあれですね、2つのターンテーブルで僕たちが音を奏でる、踊りで音を奏でるということです。
Is a threat just because their energy. When they're out there, you can see the passion for the dance that they have.
Check this out.
Hello. See you at the party.
Yeah, baby! Woo!
よっしゃー！もうすごい楽しかったほんで、こんな楽しいとこあるんだぐらい思って最高ほんでこんなんしてたんですよ。うわもう入り込んでしまったんですよ。気持ちよかった。多分1万人を俺ワールドに引き込めたと思う。いや一緒に読まれて本当楽しかったです。で終わりじゃないですよ。
coréen?
Japonais.
Peu importe contre qui on va
Ah ouais,
taper,
ça
les
c'était
mecs,
radical.
personne-
Ils mettent grimper des montagnes pour faire leur show là.
Choreography too is not just about which dance forms you do or which dance steps. You should not forget that there are other parts like using drama. Of course. You know, like how your show goes, where's the climax.
So the top 4 crews from the first round are qualified for battles. The highlight of every battle of the year is the final battle in the end. So we will have one battle for 3rd place, and we have one battle for 1st place.
Yeah, the judges are making a decision.
Whether it's 1st or 2nd or 3rd or 4th, I don't know.
Maintenant, on voit les combis et on pense que quand même on est dans un DJ battle.
3, 4위전에 올라가서는 우승할 수가 없어요. 어떻게든 꼭 1, 2위전에 가야지 이제 배틀에서 이겨서 1, 2위전에서 배틀에서 이기면 우승할 수가 있거든요.
Let's go, let's go! Battle for 3rd place is between Gamblers!
Pas grave. C'est rien. Faut gamblers.
For the next 30 minutes, stretch, just in case.
France is in the house, Space team! Korea is in the house, Gamblers! Yeah, battle for 3rd place!
Aujourd'hui, on va dire les nations qui sont au-dessus de la France, c'est les Coréens. Et nous, quand on se retrouve dans les Coréens, c'est une bataille. On n'est plus amis. Pour nous, t'es notre pire ennemi. Ça se trouve, t'as brûlé notre maison, enfin notre voiture, enfin bref.
이제 그 유럽 쪽 사람들에게 이번 기회를 통해서 비보잉만큼은 정말 한국이 잘한다, 한국이 정말 강국이다 그런 거를 좀 알려주고 싶어요.
Ça peut être hip-hop, ça peut être peace and love and unity. Mais pendant le battle, peace and love, fuck you, non, peace and love, fight!
Dans un groupe, c'est comme dans une équipe de foot. Chacun a son rôle bien précis. Il y a celui-là qui a des bons power moves, il y a celui-là qui a du style. Si on voit que l'attaquant est super fort, eh ben, on va faire en sorte qu'un défenseur soit là pour le stopper. C'est un peu la même chose dans la danse. Il faut que nous, par exemple, la personne est meilleure que nous en power move, eh ben, faut qu'on arrive à trouver quelque chose pour le stopper.
C'est lui qui te provoque, genre, et ça me donne la rage pour faire encore plus haut ou encore mieux.
seconds.
저기 결과 안 났어요?
We come to the battle. First place. The first crew. Itchy Yankee! What is that? And the next crew is Last for One! Itchy Yankee!
What makes Battle of the Year different from all the other competitions is that it really shows whether you are a group or not.
自分らが本当に楽しんで自分らが最高のものを出して勝ちたいと思ってるんで、そういう点では精一杯楽しもうと思ってます。
We should have brought our white tiger with us, dog. We should have called them Siegfried and fucking brought out the animals.
For real.
We just didn't throw enough dynamics in the show, and we have the dynamics to throw in the show, which fucking sucks.
앞으로가 더 문제인데 배틀오브더이가 우승하면 뭔가 달라지지 않겠냐는 그런 기대감에 지금 열심히 하고 있고요. 네. 지금보다 나은 삶을 위해서.
For me, the art of b-boying clearly is individuality. It's how a b-boy takes that music and adapts to it. The music is basically that blood pumping through your veins, and it's allowing you to release yourself. B-boying is different than any other dance because each individual interprets things differently. There is no specific format for individuality. It's a self-interpretation on how they want to express what they're feeling through the music they hear. And this is where the spirituality comes from.
父の墓も行ったし、出発の前の日に行ったし、まあもう思いを全部ちゃんと伝えたんで、思いっきり楽しんでくるとしか言ってないですね。それは見守られてる感はありますね、やっぱ。かけがえのない家族です。俺の父が亡くなった時も自分の父が亡くなったかのようにみんなほんまに悲しんでくれました。
한국 속담에 아들 자랑하고 먹은 그 팔물치란 말이 있는데 결국은 인간이라는 것은 아시다시피 부를 갖고 가는 게 아니고 명예를 남기고 가는 거기 때문에 우리 아들 같은 경우는 아버지를 탐났는지 몰라도 여기를 가니까 결국은 대한민국 발전에 어떤 이바지는 것이다. 참 그런 면에서는 아들이 자랑스럽다.
아버지를 이어서 명예를 똑같이 가져오는 거기 때문에 아버지를 위해서라도 우승을 해야 할 것 같습니다.
The prize money we give away for Battle of the Year is altogether €2,500, which is around $3,000. But we split this amount of money into first place, second place, third place, and best showcase. So you can more or less see that the prize money is absolutely not important for the crews to join Battle of the Year. Our philosophy is to promote b-boying culture, and hopefully they will have a lot of opportunities after they appeared on stage Battle of the Year.
If you make it at Battle of the Year, then you can definitely make it with your show in the normal world, and you can make a living off of it.
The judges have made their decision. Best show.
The first award is given away for the crew with the best show and choreography.
Best show goes to... Ichigeki! Best show! Ichigeki!
The showcase Ichigeki did, that was amazing. They scored so high, that was crazy.
And then we have 2 more awards, one for the winner of the battle for 3rd place.
Macht Applaus für Gamblers! Gamblers! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
And finally, the big one for the winner of the battle for 1st place.
Here we go. We got a new first place. All right, here we go. Yeah! Give it up for place number 1. Last four!
Last for one, they seem more like the open guys that want to party with you, and they learn through joking around. And it showed in the battle and in the show already, you know, like with some of the gimmicks that they were pulling out.
Franchement, on est content, on a représenté, on a donné le meilleur de nous-mêmes. On sait qu'on a laissé le petit pas d'image. Les gens, ils se sont kiffés, et c'est ce qu'on voulait, quoi.
楽しかった。自分のダンスで勝負できたし、この仲間と舞台に上がれてね、ベスト賞もらって面白かったです。なんて言うたらいいかっていうと、もうそこで見てると思うけど、
아빠가 제일 얘기하고 싶다는데 원래는 대회 끝나면 전화를 잘 안 해요. 나중에 한국 가서나 집에 가서 얘기하죠. 네. 오늘은 바로 전화를 해요.
여보세요? 야, 아빠? 저요. 나 독일이지. 아빠, 나 그거 세계대회 우승했어, 방금. 우승. 아빠, 내가 아무튼 지금 정신이 없으니까 아빠 계속 주무세요. 예. 예, 주무세요. 예.
농제는 얼마?
야, 뭐 어떻게 알았어요?
In the first 10 years, Battle of the Year, my aim was to get more and more crews from more and more countries, to get more and more spectators together to see it. But then, more or less, I reached everything. Like, we had like 10,000 people in the audience already, and we had crews from all over the world.
You want a beer? Yeah, man, let's go drink some beers. Come on. It's time, right?
And then in the last years, I learned that what makes, for me, Battle of the Year special is the little things who are happening the week before or the days after. Like people staying together before Battle of the Year, eating together and practicing together and exchanging hopefully a little more than just talking about dancing.
Once these rival crews, once they stop dancing, then they will find out it wasn't really about competing, it was really more about being together and jam in one place.
The success in hip-hop worldwide is that no matter what language you speak, you can communicate through hip-hop culture. It's a serious way to unify youth.
The admiration they have for each and one another is the admiration for the dance itself. And that is the biggest key. That is the biggest key.
이제 한국 가면 바빠지겠네요.
바빠졌으면 좋겠어요. 바빠질 거 생각하면 또 기분 좋고요. 바빠져야죠. 저 그래도 세계 챔피언인데 바빠질 거예요. 네. 많이 활동하고 싶어요. 더.
옛날에는 아버지로서 이제 걱정을 많이 했죠. 지금은 이제 바라보는 거죠. 자랑스럽게 바라보고 더욱더 이제 빛냈으면 하는 생각만 갖고 있습니다.
자기가 하는 그 춤이 이 사회에서 자리 잡게 되면은 경제적인 문제도 해결되고, 일단 자기가 좋아하는 걸 하면 그게 모든 댄서의 꿈일 것 같아요.
Like Bambata, from Osaka, Japan to Las Vegas, Nevada. Top rock scholar, modern day street opera. Bring a box, make sure the beat's proper. South Bronx boogie all over the break. You might catch a fist glide right in your face. Apple Jacks and hollow backs. I make it hard to swallow, trying to follow that. Go set ready, the press is heavy. They got wild style like Fat Five Freddy. And move the smoothest to a piece of music. Get on stage and make the people lose it. They forgot they were free to choose it. Media just gon' feed them bullshit. We bridge the gaps between the older cats and the kids that don't really know their facts. It started in New York, then the world caught the fever. Hypnotized by the sound from the speaker. Cruise go for hours without taking breathers. And battle till there's no tread left on the sneakers. Plainnitbiboy is where we live. And bring it to you live, nothing but the square biz. There it is, there it is. Plainnitbiboy, bring it to you live. There it is. Like Rakim said, it ain't where you're from. Ever since Cool Herc started looping drums, dance floors became a spiritual plane. To overcome the mental and the physical pain. When the rhythm hits them, it gets in them. The opposite of venom. The remedy, extremities extended while they spin and burn holes in they denim. Pull a freeze, grin and have you feeling like you're right there in the street with them. Concrete, cardboard, wood, tile, linoleum. Let's put Ken Swiss kicks in the Smithsonian. For the honor, for the love, for the sport. The way the music makes the bodies contort. It started in New York, then the world caught the fever. Hypnotized by the sound from the speaker. Cruise go for hours without taking breathers. And battle till there's no tread left on the sneakers. Plainnitbiboy is where we live. And bring it to you live, nothing but the square biz. There it is, there it is. Plainnitbiboy, bring it to you live. There it is, there it is.
So the first part that people are going to try is just this. Draw, turn the hips.
My name's Buddha. I'm from Ottawa, Canada. I started the Canadian Floor Masters 23 years ago and dancing consistently from the early 80s. But I also am a social worker. I went to school and I did a master's in social work, and I combined those two things together to try and come up with a package that speaks to young people in youth at-risk communities, Aboriginal communities in the far north in Canada. Whether it's the South Bronx or whether it's a poor community in the Arctic in Canada, there's some similarity in the conditions that young people may not feel they have a voice. And we sort of give them these categories of art, of music, of dance, of fashion, of attitude, of ways of expressing ourselves in a way that they can have pride in their culture and bring in their own elements and explore ways that they can sort of reclaim a voice. They've got to get some self-confidence and believe that they have value and their life is important. And to me, that's the starting point.
This is what we wanted to accomplish this